Hey everybody, I know I promised you a video of the a better walk around view of the Ranger, but the weather's just not cooperating worth a squat today, so I decided to do something a little different. This is the third time's the charm on cutting a video, I guess. I don't have a bunch of editing equipment or anything like that, so I try to get the video done all in one take and call it good. So what I'm doing today, like I said, is something a little different. This is a quick, hopefully quick, idea of how to get your tools together. You know, something that when I was starting out, nobody everybody had all these great garages just slap full of toolboxes and tools, and nobody could tell me how they got there. And so I've decided, after a couple of divorces and bankruptcies and a few other miscellaneous incidents, I had to start over a few years back. And when I say a few years, it's been about 3, actually closer to 4. But I had to start over again, and I made it a point to remember how I went about it. You know, I wrote stuff down so that I could do this. Because I have, some of the guys that come hang out and work on bikes and stuff like that with me. Dude, you got a little bit of everything in here, don't you? Yeah, I do. The one thing they don't ask is, how do I do this? They just see a bunch of cool tools, and like me, they, wow, one day I want to be like that, but nobody knows how to get going. So this video is going to be a quick tutorial on how to do that, and it's real simple. It's step 1: get a job. In case you misunderstood, let me say it again: get a job. You need to get a job. Job. No job, no money, no tools. It's that simple. Get a job. Now, you've accomplished step 1. You've got a job. You got money coming in. Cool. Find a box. Clear plastic box. That'll work. Old metal fishing tackle box. That'll work. Really nice Craftsman setup. That'll work. Nice Craftsman mechanic box. That'll work. Full-on rolling tool cart. That'll work. I don't care. Cardboard box. That'll work. It doesn't matter. Get you a box. You got to have somewhere to keep your tools. You got to keep them together. You got to keep them clean. You got to keep them safe. You need a box to put them in. Don't care what you use. Find you a box. Now, you've accomplished step 2. Step 3. You need tools. You need the basics. You need end wrenches, metric and standard. You need screwdrivers. You need pliers. You need wire cutters. You need Allen heads. That's going to get you going. Wait, you forgot sockets and ratchets. No, the hell I didn't. You don't need those. You want those. You need end wrenches. So, how do you get going on that? Well, it's real simple. You got a job, you got money coming in, you've got your box. You need to get you one of those. In case you can't tell what that is a coffee can. That coffee can is where you're going to put $5, $10, $20, however much you can comfortably take out of your paycheck and not affect your family or affect your lifestyle. You put it in that box or in that jar. Once you have some money saved up, you get online, you go to Harbor Freight. If you have a Harbor Freight in your area, you go to Harbor Freight. You pick up some coupons, you shop carefully, and you buy yourself a set of screwdrivers like this right here. This is my first set. That's where I started at. Boom. That set, I believe, was $12 or $15. It was on sale, and then I had a coupon on top of that, $10. You buy yourself a set of metric and a set of standard end wrenches. When I say end wrenches, this is what I'm talking about. Box end, open end, wrench. Yes, these are Pittsburghs, these are Harbor Freights. When they break, I'll replace them with better ones. So far, they hadn't broke. No sense in, fixing what ain't broke. Now then, next thing, pliers. I've got quite the assortment in this box. I've got a pretty good assortment in my other box too, but needle nose pliers. you need those. Cutters, you need those. Slip, tongue, and groove, aka channel locks, you need those. Now people will tell you yes and no. I'm going to tell you, I'm a maintenance engineer. Okay, maintenance is what I do. Tools are what I do. I was always told you got the right tool for the job or you don't, and so there's never a need for a adjustable wrench. The person that told me that is an idiot. Get a set of adjustable wrenches. You're also going to need a set of wire strippers, and you can actually get a set like this. This is cutter crimpers. Now then, you're getting all this crap at Harbor Freight, okay? Because it's cheap. You're like me. You're like my dad. You're like my brother. You're like my friends. You want a $7,000 Snap-on toolbox. You want $60,000 worth of Snap-on tools. And you want a damn $50 Snap-on t-shirt to wear with pride. We all do. But nobody has that kind of cash laying around. And if they do, they're paying somebody to work on their car. They're paying somebody to customize their truck. I don't plan on doing that. That's not what this channel's about. So, you get you a box, you get you a can, you save up some money, you go to Harbor Freight. Screwdriver set, $10. End wrench set, $10 a piece. There's $30 right there. They usually have the pliers all in one package thing for I think $12. And you can pick up just a generic set of Allen wrenches there for I think $5 for both metric and standard. Once you have those tools, you've got them in your box, now you can start working, now you can start doing stuff. Now you can start saving up. Once you start saving up and you get your money together, that's when you get the cool stuff that you want. Things like sockets and ratchets. How do I go about that without going broke? Well, it's real simple. You keep an eye out. My fiance is a huge online shopper / super saver. So she always has her eye out for stuff. And Sears every so often has a big sale. Memorial Day, Father's Day, President's Day, Tool Day, whatever the hell. Anyhow, when they do have those sales, you can get kits like this right here. This one's a standard. Now, before I open it up, disclaimer, I modified the box to make it what I needed it to be, okay? Anyhow, it's a 3/8 set of standard sockets. Wrenches didn't come in it, just the sockets. What did come with it, though, was down here in this one. Ratchet, 3-inch extension. Those came with it. Get you one standard, get you one metric. Now you have your sockets and your ratchets. You've got a good base. You've got a really good starting point. Save up your pennies. Ask your mom, dad, brother, sister, fiance, husband, wife, whatever. What do you want for Christmas? They always ask. What do you want for your birthday? They always ask. Half the time they get it wrong. But they always ask. This is my suggestion. Ask for a toolbox. Or tell them that you really want a toolbox, but you want to pick it out yourself. And you ask for a gift card to Sears. My toolbox that I have in the garage here, this top box, this bottom box came together as a set. I got them for my birthday. My fiance loves me so much, it's not even funny. Hooked me up with a toolbox. Then for Christmas, she hooked me up with the tools that are in it. Not all of them, most of them though. All those end wrenches, sockets, nut drivers. Now the rails didn't come with it. I bought the rails at Harbor Freight. They're 99 cents a piece. I love them. But she bought all those tools. Again, she did one of those online things, picked up a sale, got a online discount shopper thing. I don't know. Anyhow, 200 and something piece, 300 piece set. It was $1 once it was all said and done, not that I look at the bank accounts, but if I did, all said and done, it was like $260 for all the tools that were in it. And it was a hell of a setup. I mean, it really got me going in the right direction. Father's Day, I got the middle box you see there, the red one. Why is it red and not black? Because it was on sale. Because it was the last one. I didn't care if it matched. I just needed a toolbox. I needed that extra space. So that's exactly what I did. I found it on sale. I think it was $70, $60, $70. Got it on sale. Now, now your game has stepped up. You've been able to start with the basics. You've been able to add some of the stuff you want. You've worked with that. You've lived with that. Year and a half later, you were able to save up enough to go and get you a good stack-on set of toolboxes. Where do you go from there? Wherever you want to go. You save up your money to buy the bigger items, like the really good jack, so you don't have to use the generic one. The generic one over there, the little blue one, the stands, and a creeper all came in a package on sale at AutoZone for like $50. Worth it at the time. When I was able to upgrade, I did. Save your money and upgrade little by little. But you have to have the basics. You got to have a box. You got to have screwdrivers. You got to have end wrenches. You got to have Allen heads. You got to have pliers. If you don't have those things, you got nothing. Start there. Save up your money. Add to it. Eventually, you get to a point where you have all the really great stuff. As of right now, I've got this toolbox. I want to add to it. I'm watching Craigslist, hoping to come across another one of these middle boxes and a bottom box. I'm not real worried about a top box to set over here next to this one, just to kind of expand and have more storage. Craigslist is also a good place to look. You come across some good shit on there from time to time. Just be real careful about who you're buying from and what you're buying. Know what you're buying. Check it out before you commit to it. But, if you're careful about it, you can get some good deals. That's how I got my router. Guy was getting out of woodworking. I got the 2 horsepower router, the router table, and the stand, $75. So you can find good deals, but take your time and look around, know what you're getting. Now, you've got a pretty good ways you've gotten a pretty good ways along. You've got all your lights, you've got, your creepers, you've got your stands, you've got all your basics, you've got a few more than just basic tools. You've got the really good Allen socket, Allen driver sets, the Torx driver sets. Where do you go from there? Wherever you want to. You get what you need and go from, as you need it. There's some things that I've got in some of these drawers over here that they're generic tools because I don't use them a lot. Things like panel tools to get the door panels and stuff off cars without tearing them up real bad. I opted for Harbor Freight ones. I use those things, but I only use them, every couple of months at the most. So there was no sense in going out and spending, $30, $50, $70 on a professional set because I don't do it as, I'm not a professional. It's not what I do all day, every day. I am a professional when it comes to mechanics because that's what I do. I am a maintenance engineer, so when I'm telling you about tools, I'm not just some random guy standing in his garage talking crap. I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you a review on this little toolbox here that I got. My fiance hooked me up. I've got a new contract starting out at a nice company, and I needed a cart as opposed to a box, so my beautiful fiance hooked me up with this thing. I'm going to give you some reviews on it, give you a run over on it later, and I'll even show you how to modify certain stuff like this, because this is a Harbor Freight toolbox, but it's a really good quality, really good construction box. So I'll show you some of the mods that I'm going to do to it to make it more functional for what I need. But I hope this helped you out. Like I say, nobody helped me when I first started. It was, my dad had a shop full of tools, had everything you could ever want, everything you could ever need. If he didn't have it, he went and bought it. And it never occurred to me that one day I was going to have to move out and I was not going to have tools anymore. And then when I did move out, I was lost. I was confused. Wait, I need this, and can I borrow you that? And, I started putting tools together here and there, and yeah, I had to learn it the hard way. Hopefully, this will help you out, point you in the right direction. And when once you got your stuff together, get to working on your cars, man. Get to turning wrenches on that bike. Make that truck what you want it to be, and no matter what anybody says, make it what you want, not what they want.